okay? What's going on with this retard in Cape Coral is organic. It's happening right now. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to cover him. But the fact of the matter is, this guy's coming after my money. He's coming after my channels. He took down my Patreon. By the way, update on Patreon. I'll get to it. And it's happened in real time. The more and more I clap back at this guy, the more sickened I am. This guy is mentally ill. He's got big time problems. I don't want to associate with
One of the few times Chad is correct.
him. I don't like him. Like I said the other day, I don't hate
does.
anybody in this universe. I don't. Do I dislike? Of course. Yes. Some of it's strong dislike. But I don't hate these people. I just don't. But I can honestly say I hate this motherfucker.
He's a special case.
This is all organic. This is me being truthful and honest. I cannot stand. I know Carl and then we just like to goof on people, blah, blah, blah. No, I hate this dude. I think he is a garbage human being inside and out. There's nothing redeemable about him, and what he's doing is taking it to a new level. He has no code. He lives by no standard, and he needs to be checked.
He does have a standard. Disgust. Pig. Slob standard. Lie. Lie standard.
Now, I've answered everything he's called upon. Anytime, any place. I told him. Anytime after 3, if you're coming before that, give me 12 hours notice so I'll be here. He bitched out on it. He said he was coming to Sarasota when I was at McCurdy's. Bitched out on it. He said, name the place. I'll be there. I did. Bitch.
He's a bitch. You tell him where and he goes, I can't drive 2 hours. Oh.
Bitched out on it. He said, come to my house in Cape Coral. I'm not driving in Tampa. I said, when and where? Then a lot of legal people jumped in. They said, listen, this guy's not on the up and up. He could easily call the police. Don't go on his property. I said, okay, well, anywhere around your property that's public, still won't do it. Won't do it. Every chance he's bitched out on. I said, come to Boca. We'll give you $1,500 to go before or after me. Didn't do it. There's nobody more full of shit than this guy. This guy will talk all kinds of shit and then he'll run to his keyboard and go strike channels and get Patreons removed. Update.
He says all kinds of shit. And he does nothing but drink beer.
I've got a contact at Patreon. I emailed them. I had a direct email address to a guy who works at Patreon, thanks to one of our listeners who does not want their name out there. They responded. They confirmed my Patreon was reported. This wasn't a community guidelines thing. They weren't going through it, and they just said, oh, look what we got here. Somebody reported the Patreon. They didn't tell me who, but it was confirmed reported. Then I asked, well, am I going to get it back? Because it's a false report. They said it's still under review. I go, well, how long is that going to be? They're like, it could be anywhere from a month to 3 months. I go, well, that financially hurts me. That's part of my content. That's part of my business. They're like, I don't know what to tell you. I was like, can I start a new one? They said, yeah, you can. While it's under review, you might want to do it under a different brand. And I said, okay, I can do that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a Patreon, a new one, and I'm going to slash all the prices that I was charging before just to build it back up, because it's just not worth it. At the end of the day, it's not worth losing what I lost and knowing that John is just going for money because he's a coward. He's a bitch. He can't match me with wit. He can't match me in confrontation. He has to do what these fucking internet nerds say, gay ops. Am I fitting in, Steel Toe? If I say gay ops, locale, do I gotta say these things so you guys know what I'm talking about? You fucking dorks. Because John is unhinged. Laughed at by everybody from his chat, the people on his show, his family, anybody that's ever encountered him. Everyone's watching him. And he obviously doesn't give a fuck about anybody that he supposedly loves in his life, or he wouldn't be doing what he's doing publicly. The guy's out for himself. All he cares about is himself. He's a narcissist. He's delusional. And he's fucking mental. This guy has mental problems. He's obviously not going to do shit with the intimidation factor. I've given him every possible way to meet up. He still won't do it and won't address it. But then I saw this online today. I'll get to the chat, guys. Stay with me. Hit the like button. Or Ray wins. All right, this is from Carl's shitty show with his all-star panel, the potato, the coward, his wife, and Chris, the producer. Now watch Carl.
Location of. I'm gonna make a prediction right now.
All right, they all laughed at me. Thought I wasn't funny. They're all laughing at me. Great. All right, he's gonna make a prediction.
Now there will not be a fight between Chad and John. This is not going to happen. And I really want to put a moratorium on people acting like they're going to fight.
All right, the mayor of the Dabbleverse has spoken, Carl. He's going to put a moratorium down. So here we go.
Like, let's stop it right now. It's not going to happen. It's stupid. It shouldn't happen. And not for nothing, someone with a 165 IQ shouldn't want to fight someone in order to win their argument with them.
Two stand-up comedians, allegedly.
Right. Yes.
The only thing they can battle jokes with is fights.
Yeah. All right. Well, obviously there's no love lost between me and Cardiff. He did the exact same Stuttering John did. He tagged Nick Swartzen and Tosh, trying to get me fired from gigs. You know, he always complains he's the victim and all this. But he legitimately, just like 2 weeks ago, was tagging Swartzen with a bunch of lies, trying to get me fired. I had talked. So he's doing the exact same John. Hopefully over the weekend that will change. All right, November 23rd. I really don't want to do this right now, but I have to because you guys won't let it go. Okay, where did he put it? Should be an easy find unless he deleted it. He's tagged Nick Swartzen. He knows. Carter knows he did it. Something about the Barf's root beer commercial. And then he lied. I'm looking for it.
Gay!
Now, if that was John that I said gay to, he would strike my channel and he would say, going after the gay community, going after them. Hey, John, I honestly feel sorry for your kids. I really do, that they have to see this monster of their biological father online embarrassing their family. There's a reason they don't talk to you. They don't. I've got confirmation from people that know you. They have nothing to do with you. And everything you're doing is gaslighting, and it's you trying to look like a good guy. You're weaponizing the LGBT, whatever the fuck they are. You're trying to use them, and you're trying to look like you're a good guy or a social justice warrior. You're not. There's plenty of evidence showing that you're a piece of shit person that have attacked the community himself and the gay community. Your kids aren't fooled. They're not going to go, you know what? My dad's a good guy because he's defending my choice. He's not. He's not a good guy. He's a terrible person. And we all see it. We all see it. No one's fooled. But thank you to everybody that's contributed $20 or more to the program. But let's watch this piece of shit in action, and then we'll be done with him. This is his idea of hilarity and comedy. I can't wait for him to try to come back to stand-up. It's going to be glorious. This is from yesterday. Look at this tub of shit. This old 60-year-old man. Look at this guy. Oh, my God. Just a gross-looking fucking Barney Rubble 60-year-old man. Alcoholic.
Chad, why are you insulting Barney Rubble? Come on.
Ozempic, taking testosterone, he still looks like shit.
Yeah.
Listen, baby
Yeah,
fat
sure.
Chadley, this is the real.
John, that's going to catch on. That's really going to catch on, baby fat Chadley. That's really funny. That's hilarious. Oh my God, everyone's doing it. Oh my God, you're such a genius with these nicknames. So here's this fake scenario of me crying to my mom, who's been passed away for 5 years.
World now, baby.
It's his fantasy. He believes this. He thinks it's real. He doesn't know. He's delusional. He's got dementia, alcohol-related dementia,
So
Lady Di syndrome.
this is the real world. We can't do that anymore. You gotta take.
This is an impression of my mom who died 5 years ago. He says he thinks I run to my mom like he does. Like he runs to his mommy all the time for holidays,
For money,
for his house, for money, for a boat. Mommy, 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 my credit's bad because I'm a fucking loser who can't fuck. I'm a loser. I went into Rob Saul mode. I just lost my train of thought. I'm like, he's just a loser.
that's good. Move that head
Believe it
around.
or not, baby fat Chadley, I never told you gotta take responsibilities for your own actions. But Mom, I never had to do in the past.
Look at this sweaty, bloated slob. Piece of shit. I agree with you, Chad. I never agreed with you before.
You're on your own. Really? Yes, baby fat. Would you be play it? Come here, baby fat. No, Mom, I don't want the bottom of the shoe again. Come here. You motherfucker, baby fatso. What's wrong with you?
This is him and his mom. This is him and his mommy. I don't rely on mom. Never have, never will. Well, I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't rely on mommy. She's a skeleton in the ground.
If he copyrighted the song, you can't play it, you dumb fuck. Really? But
Oh, I can't play Led Zeppelin right now because they copyrighted it. I can't play The Doors right now. Oh, no. I can't play Wu-Tang Clan up top like I was. I can't play the Beastie Boys. You can't do this. You can't. You can't do it. I guess the King Ad Rock and Mike D are going to strike my channel now. Get my Patreon removed.
I didn't think he'd be so mean. What do you mean, him? You're the one who's stealing
Him?
a song.
I'm sorry, I sound like Carl. Now I'm at an imaginary scenario at a zoo. I've never gone to the zoo with my mom.
That's your brother?
Oh, here we go. Now, this is what I wanted to get to. I should have had a better timestamp. As you know, I had a 9-year-old brother who was killed by a car. I've talked about it. Very upsetting. You know, family was fucked up for it. My mom died sad because of it, because he was playing in a vehicle. He put the car in neutral and he tried to stop it from behind and it killed him. 9-year-old boy, you know, regardless of what your feelings of me are or what you know, and like Steel Toe in April, they tried making jokes about that. And I think you're a piece of shit if you do that. Now, am I going to go after you and after your channel? No, I'm not going to do that. But if you think 9-year-old boy getting killed by a car is hilarious, and you're a parent, don't know what I just think you're pretty much.
They say in comedy nothing's taboo, but that's beyond. You know, that's crazy. This poor guy. We don't know. Everybody got a story. Sucks. Sorry, Chad.
The biggest piece of garbage of all time. There's nothing redeemable about you. You're a horrible human being. That's where I stand. Now, I'm not going to go after John's channel. And I will say this, John. As much as you like to pretend I'm going after the trans community, which I'm not, I made a funny title of a show just to get to you. And it wasn't true. I said your daughter has a dick, and she doesn't. But you said I was going after the trans community. Then I said, well, the goal of a trans person from a woman to a man is they want to become a boy. I was like, well, I like to help raise money to get her a penis if that's the goal. You know, and she could take it if she wants. If not, everyone will get refunded. I was going to do a GoFundMe. Now, again, everyone sent me all the information about your kid. I have her phone number. I have it all. I'm not going to do a damn thing about it. I won't. I'm not you. But I will say this. If something were to ever happen to your child, I would never make fun of that if they weren't, you know, if they lost their life. It's fucked up. They didn't do anything. I feel bad for them. You're their father. That's the worst thing ever. That's the hell they got to live in.
Big time.
That you're their dad. And I wish no ill will towards your children. In fact, I feel bad, man. If I could help them out, you know, help change their last name. If I could help, because I bet they wish, if they haven't done it already, if they haven't changed their last names already, I would help them. I really would. I'd raise money if they needed the money. If they needed a restraining order against you, I'd help with that. I would. They're not even my kids. I don't even know them. I don't want to know them. But if something bad were to happen to your 30-year-old kid, 30-year-old adult, I'd say that's fucked up. I wouldn't make jokes about it. If your 30-year-old adult was run over by a car, fucked up.
Remember, John is permanently 6 years old. So when he says kid, he thinks everybody's like him. Retarded, lost in
Fucked
the
up,
past,
man.
lost in the past, brain stump, dead, brain, stupid, retarded, basically.
But let's hear what you have to say about a 9-year-old kid. This is Stuttering John, everybody. Parent of 3.
Oh, who's P.T. Barnum? Did you pull that out of that big white ass? No. Barnum and Bailey Circus. Remember when we used to take you there and try and feed you to the tigers? Oh, yes. Remember the elephants we would always say, that's your brother? Yes, only smaller? Yeah, I never knew what that meant, Mama. Oh, I know that. That's why you're working for a few shekels. Podcasting, talking about a man much more successful than you. Now, please stop talking. I'm trying to
Look at this retard.
watch Stuttering John. Hey, everybody. How are ya? Thank you for that wonderful performance by
Horrible.
the Duke.
It's terrible.
Skol!
More drinks. More.
That's the only thing he's good at. Pop tops. It's the only thing he can do. That's why he's got that bent finger. He's getting it on the other hand, too. One day he'll be like all stooped over with arthritis everywhere. Mr. Healthy. He's delusional and nuts.
Stuff. Red Bull, good for the heart.
Yeah.
Red Bull for a guy who does cocaine and had 2 strokes.
And
Red Bull.
more coming.
Here we go.
Baby Fatso, you don't want Daddy to run over you like he did your brother, do you?
Listen to this thing.
You won't find confidence on any list of SUVs.
Really fucked up. Not only was that like awful from a so-called.
You hear what he just said, John? Everybody should boycott him and get him off the air. This is crazy. He's a piece of shit. He's a motherfucker. Your dad ran over your kid, your son, his son. How can you talk? You know,
Parent.
that sucks.
Or just a human being
He's
that
not.
he took the time and literally found out the exact car that killed my brother. It was a Buick. That's how fucked up and deranged this guy is. He has no boundaries. He has no code. This guy is garbage on every level. Now, I'm not going to tell anybody to go do it.
Everybody should boycott. I'm telling you. Boycott this motherfucker. Get rid of him. Get him off the air. Let him go live in a basement somewhere by himself. Drink his beer until he's dead. What a piece of shit. If I had a little brother 9 years old got killed, I'd be going over there and just shooting this motherfucker.
I've heard from a lot of people what they're doing to John right now behind the scenes. I'm not telling him to do it, but good luck, John. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. I'm telling you right now, keep it up, dog. Keep it up. You're in big trouble. This isn't a fake threat like you. This is real life shit that you're about to deal with. Consequences, they do have actions. I know you like to pretend like I lost my Patreon because of trans hate. It's a fact reported. Probably by you. Or you had someone do it. So, good luck. Night's coming for your rear end. That's not from me. That's $2. Even the $2 super chats that insult you are insulting you over here, John. Do you see that? Your life, your job is to read $2 super chats insulting you. That's your income. You're a piece of shit. You're a deadbeat. You're a loser. Thanks for becoming a new member, William Walsh. Welcome to the Terror Dome. Welcome to the party, pal. Seriously, if you're in with the party, hilarious when 9-year-old kids die. That's his idea of hilarity. So what we're going to do is live on camera, instead of striking channels and going after Patreons, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to donate live on camera here to this organization that does good stuff. Let me do it right now. Request an appointment. Where's the donation button? Where can I donate? Donate. Here we go. Donate! Here we go. We're going to do $100. Dedicate my donation in the honor memory of... I'm going to put my brother's name, but I'm going to take it out. So, because I don't want anyone... Hold on. Let me X out of it. Because I don't need my family doxxed. All right. Put my name. Address. State of April. Let's get to that. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. I got to skip to the fucking front of the line here. Holy shit. Welcome to the program. It's Josh and Kim Johnson. Wow. I feel honored. You guys are like celebrities amongst this corner of the internet. Very cool to donate live. No, it's